One of the most common scenarios I've seen in the last 10 years in working with guides and experts and coaches from all walks of business and life is someone who's been, quote, working on their business for way longer than they need to. They might have a podcast, a decent following on LinkedIn. They've written maybe half a book, maybe took a stab at creating some online courses and so on and so forth. And they feel like, hey, I'm doing everything right. Why isn't this working? And here's the answer. You might have all the right digits. They're just in the wrong order. Let me share a quick analogy. If you think about a phone number, you can have the exact numbers, the correct area code, the proper digits. But if they're out of order, if even just one digit is out of place, you're not going to get through. You're not going to get dialed in. You're just dialing into the void. That's what a lot of people feel when they're trying to build a business around their expertise, use their personal brand to market their business. It's frustrating, right? Now, I know this firsthand. I get it. 10 years ago, when I started in this industry, there was very little practical advice on how to actually build a scalable business around your expertise. There was very little advice online on how to scale it to intellectual property that grows without you. There's tons of inspiration. There's a ton of motivational content out there, even now on YouTube, endless stuff about finding your passion and building your empire. But there's almost nothing that answered the direct question I had, which is, what stage am I in and what do I need to do next? Now, even back then, I didn't need more convincing that this was possible. I didn't need another framework poster to hang on my wall. I just wanted someone to literally tell me, you're strong here, there's opportunities over there, and here are your next three moves. So I figured it out the hard way. I've shared this in my best-selling book, You Are the Brand, for many, many years. I built my business one focused year at a time. I started out blogging, then I added a podcast, then I started group coaching, which was easier to market because I got better at content creation, blogging and podcasting. Then I did a course launch and I did my live event 5 years later because I had people from my online course come to that live event. Then I started to do more speaking after the live event. I started to do video marketing and I started to write my first book, then launched the book, and on it went. Each stage of my business, I committed fully to mastering one area. And I knew I eventually figured out what that area should be for the business that I wanted. I learned early on that success is sequential, not simultaneous. Most people I see are trying to do all of that stuff at once. They're building a course while starting a podcast, while writing a book, while posting on LinkedIn 5 times a week and trying to launch an online program. They're exhausted. No wonder. Just hearing that makes me sound exhausted. So what I've done to help you, no matter what stage you're in, is I've created an assessment called Idea to IP, Idea to Intellectual Property. And this resource is designed to cut through the noise and give you clarity across 8 critical categories: identity and story, intellectual property, platform and channels, positioning, sales, brand assets, presence and visibility, and your network. All 8 of these categories are critical to you being able to grow your business and sustain it over an extended period of time. Now, this assessment takes just about 10 minutes. Most people do it in under 5 based on the data. You answer 30 questions based on real world scenarios from experts who have built successful businesses around their intellectual property. Then you get a 39-page detailed personalized report that shows you your breakdown across all those categories, where you're strong and where there are opportunities to improve, and 3 to 5 specific action items based on each category. This is not generic advice. This is not, here's what worked for me, so it'll work for you. This is not even AI written. I wrote all of the outputs for this. So again, success is sequential, not simultaneous. Each stage of your business has different priorities. Take the assessment, take a deep dive into the report to see what it shows you. Now, if you're watching this within a month of me publishing this video or this podcast, the assessment right now is free for a limited time. People have told me that I should charge for it because it really is that in-depth and that robust. I hope you'll take advantage of this opportunity while it's available. And if you're watching or listening to this podcast within the first month of this episode publishing, you will also have an opportunity to meet with me directly, one-on-one, not one of my coaches, just me and you, to talk through your results. Just make sure you check out the link at the end of your assessment report. I will only have openings for this for a very, very limited time this year. So if that resonates with you and you want to work with me one-on-one, we can talk through your results and learn more about your business and what your goals are. Take advantage of it. It is absolutely a steal of an offer. And I hope you find this assessment helpful. All right. click the link in the show description or whatever you see here on the screen and take advantage of this resource. Talk soon.